Hello, if you're watching this, you're going to learn how to make the turtle, keychain, and phone stand. We're going to start this by getting out 2 cones. So 1 and 2. Then we're going to change the sides of the cones to 6. So it starts out as 24. We're going to change them to 6. So click on the other one and change it to 6. Now I need to change the size of these. I want the first one to be about 25 millimeters in width, but I don't want to change the proportions of this. So I'm going to hold down the shift key and I'm going to drag until this says close to 25. 25.66 is fine. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. I'm going to click. I'm going to hold down the shift key and then click and drag until this one is around 35. So 35.66 is fine. Now I'm going to cut off the tops of these cones. And I'm going to do that by getting a box that's already a hole. I'm going to need 2 of them, so I might as well grab both. And there's a certain height I need to raise them to. I'm going to click this little cone at the top and raise this first one up 14 millimeters. See that number going up to 14? My other one, I'm going to click the little cone, and I want it to go up to 17.5. So it only wants to do 17 and 18, but I can click on here and make it, let me get this out of the way, make this 17.5. Now I need to bring these over to the cones. Easiest way would be to highlight the cone and the box, and then press my align tool, and I can line them up like that and line them up like this. And now that they're together, I just went and I clicked and dragged to select both of them, and I can group them together. So now it just cut off the top of that cube, of that cone. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to get these 2 together. So I click and drag, and I'm going to align. And I do need to make this box a little bit bigger. So I'm going to make it a little taller, make it a little wider. It can really be as wide as you want it to be. You want to make sure that it's definitely cutting off all of the top there. So now that I have them both together, click, I'm going to group them. And now it just cut off the top of that one as well. Now I need to start putting these together. But I don't want these points to go together. So I'm going to move this over here because I want them to actually connect with these flat sides together. So not the points together, but the flat sides. And I'm going to click on this one, and I'm just going to use my arrow key to move it over. I want them to overlap about 5 millimeters. Right now they're not actually touching. Now they're touching. So now I'm going to click on here and move it 5 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're overlapping. They're together about 5 millimeters. You can see it's starting to look a little bit like a turtle. So next, I'm going to cut out the spot. Let me make sure these are actually lined up correctly first. I'm going to click and drag, do the align tool, and I want to make sure that they're centered. Now we're good. Click to that spot right there. I'm going to have to stop this first video because I'm running out of time, and I'll go ahead and continue on in just a minute.